So today I'm going to talk about the stuff that I've been listening to. Because I'm not travelling anywhere, I'm not listening to stuff like on the bus or while I'm walking or while I'm cycling, so I haven't been listening to stuff as much, but I still have something in my ears rather than in front of my face while I'm crocheting, because I have to actually look at what I'm doing when I'm crocheting to concentrate. In terms of music, I mostly listen to musicals. I'm a little bit bad for that. So my top 3 at the moment that I've been listening to are Hadestown, Black Friday and The Mad Ones. So I've spoken about The Mad Ones, it's by Kerrigan and Laddermilk, amazing, download the album please. Hadestown I think at this point most people know about, but it's amazing and I want to talk about it. I love that musical to bits. Anais Mitchell, why are you so talented? Give me some of your talent please. And Black Friday is the newest Star Kids show. So 3 of my friends and I actually got the digital ticket and all came over to my house and watched it together on opening weekend. I think it had some pretty big shoes to fill with all the hype that was around the guy who didn't like musicals, but I genuinely think it was a really good show. As far as not musicals go, I've been listening to 3 artists a whole lot. One of them is Dodie, which you can probably tell by the way I write my music. I am very inspired by Dodie. I like her kind of evolution as an artist, the fact that she definitely doesn't sound the same as she used to when she was, you know, sat in her bedroom with a ukulele, and her writing has evolved as well as just the sound of her music. I enjoy her. I like her music. I think it delves into some interesting themes. I've also been listening to some of The Real Group. They are an a cappella group. Now some of their stuff is a little bit strange, but some of their stuff is amazing. My favourite songs at the minute are Summer Psalm, A Quiet Song and Mr. Father. And I listen to a lot of the Fratellis. Now this is a very different style to everything else I listen to. I think a lot of people discounted Fratellis after their difficult second album, but their newer albums are actually really fun. If you think you don't remember the Fratellis, look up the song Chelsea Dagger, because you definitely do. But if you remember those songs, go back and have a look at their newest albums. Eyes Wide Tongue Tied is the best. Now on to podcasts. I spend a lot more of my time listening to podcasts than actual music. In my summer projects video, I mentioned Coffee Break French, which is a podcast I use to learn French. I also listen to some podcasts by some of my favourite YouTubers like Jenna Marbles and the Defunctland podcast. There's a couple of others as well, like No Such Thing as a Fish. No Such Thing as a Fish is a podcast by the QI elves, or the researchers that help make QI. For the uninitiated, QI is a UK panel show, quiz show style thing about obscure facts. And the QILs make this podcast where they share their favourite facts that they found in the week while researching for the show. It's genuinely really funny and you kind of learn stuff, but nothing useful. I like that though. Anyone that knows me knows that I love knowing completely useless obscure fun facts. Another thing I like listening to is Escape Pod. So I was talking in my What I'm Reading video about getting more into science fiction, and a part of that has been listening to Escape Pod. On the podcast every week you get a different person reading a new piece of short science fiction. And it's from a huge variety of different authors from different backgrounds with different ideas. The stories are always interesting and raise interesting themes and ideas, and I find it really inspiring. So if you go and listen to any of the stuff I've recommended today, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you thought of them. I'm getting down to very few things to pick from, which is quite nice. Song. Air. I'm getting a song every other day at the minute, which is probably a good thing so I don't get a huge batch of songs like at the end. So have fun listening. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy VEDIM.